Hey friends, I thought I would take a second to show you how I mapped out which letters are going to go where in each of the books, because I have one for one for a boy and one for a girl. And basically what I did is I considered that I'm going to have one fabric that's going to be for the front and the back, and and of course it's going to be divided down the middle, and your pages will go in the middle of that. Okay, I'm not gonna draw what I'm about to draw as if it's being assembled this way. This is just for a visual exercise so that you will have something to map out where your letters are going to go, so that whenever you're creating your letter stickers, you have a visual to go off of. So if you looked at Nikki's video, what she did is she took a piece of paper, a piece of fabric. I forget the dimensions right now, but it was one was shaped like that, and then another was shaped like this, and then she stacks it, right? So one side's gonna be one fabric, and the other side's gonna be another fabric. And then she would take that and she would fold it in half. Well, what I'm showing you here is folded in half, okay? And then I'm gonna have two of those, okay? And it's a bad drawing, but both of them are actually. Let's use the names Samantha and Benjamin. If you ever watch, oh gosh, what is it called? Garden Answer, that's the name of their children, Samantha and Benjamin. Okay, so Samantha is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters. So what we're working with is we have a front cover where we can put a letter or some other visual. And then we have the inside front cover. And we have the inside, scribbling so I can go fast, back cover, inside back cover. And then we have the back cover. All right, so if I put on this one, I want to have the front of my book to not have any letters on it. And I don't, because of the length of these letters, of this word, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I can get all of those letters inside the internal pages and not have to use the inside cover or the inside back cover. So I can put an S here, and on the back side of it, there will be an A, and then an M on that side, and then on the back side of that will be another A. And then on the front side of this will be an N. On the inside of that is a T. On the inside of that back one is an H, and then on the back side of that is an A. Okay, so then that would leave me with a front cover that I can make pretty, an inside front cover that I can make pretty, an inside back cover that I can make pretty, and a back cover I can make pretty. What I'm doing with my grandchildren, for my granddaughter, because her name is the same amount of letters, I am going to put her middle initial here. Middle initial. And then on the back cover, I'm putting last name initial. This could change. As of right now, that's what I'm doing. And then I'm just going to make the front cover and the inside front cover just visually appealing. I may put like a monogram of all three initials here. I don't know. It's either going to have all three initials or it's just going to be something pretty. All right, so that's with 8 letters. But you see the exercise, right? We're going to do the same thing with a boy's name that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I thought Benjamin was longer than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I thought I looked up one that had 9. Oh, because that's what I'm dealing with my grandson. I don't want to think of another name right now and hold up this video because I'm not doing any editing. Let's just pretend right now that there's a V in here just so that we can have 9 letters. So Benjamin, whatever. Okay, so I'm drawing out my cover again. So that gives me a front cover and an inside front cover, an inside back cover, and a back cover. And then I'm going to have inside pages, 2 sets of them. And for this one, because I have 9 letters, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I'm going to use that inside front cover. So an inside front cover equals B. So stay tuned. I am going to be adding more to this video than what it looks like I'm adding right now. Okay, the E on the inside of that is an N, and then a J, and then an A, and this is where we said we're going to do a V. Okay, so a V goes here. I know it doesn't spell a name, we're just filling in with a letter. And then an A, and then an M, and an I, and then that next letter would be the inside back cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why did that work out differently? Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Something is not working out the way I thought it would, but it's okay. You're getting the idea here. So I'm going to label what's what. So the inside front cover is going to be a B. My front cover can be something pretty or initials. So pretty or initials. And then the inside back cover is going to be an N. And then the back cover, last name initial. So what this allows you to do, once you've worked it out like this, then you can figure out visually, when you open up your book, which letters are going to be seen side by side at the same time. So in this instance up here is say seen at same time. Okay, so your inside front cover and page 1, and that's going to be something pretty and the S. Okay, and then your page 2 and page 3, which is A and M, page 4 and page 5, that is, did I get that right? S, yeah, A and M. Yeah, so it's going to be an A and an N. And then page 6 and page 7, that is a T and an H. And then page 8 and inside back cover, and this is A and middle initial, A and MI, okay? And then, of course, our back cover, and that is last name initial. So now I know when I'm picking out my fabrics and I'm going to put my S template on it, I'm going to want it to work nicely, aesthetically. You know, the colors need to complement, contrast, or be the same fabric or the same colors, so that this fabric here for whatever's pretty on the inside front cover, and on page 1 that they all work together. Same thing here with page 2 and page 3. I'm going to want my A and M to work together more than I'm going to care if this A, how do I put this? I want the A and M to work together more than I want them to work with anything else. Here, the A and N are going to be seen together, so you want them to work together. The T and the H. You know, you could take this down to the nuance if you want. You can say, okay, the A and M are going to be light. They're not going to be high contrast, but then you're going to have high contrast with these 2 pages. You do whatever you want to do. This is your book. You're completely in control. I was just trying to figure out, as I was working at my letters, how I was going to handle it not looking like complete chaos. I wanted to have some idea about what I was doing as I was doing it. And of course, the same exercise that we just did with laying out what is seen at the same time would apply to the boy's name or whatever length name you have. Here it would be inside front cover and the E, and then it would be the N and the J are seen together, and then the A and the V are seen together, and the A and the M and the I and the N are seen together. Gotcha? Got me? Are we all cooking with Crisco now? And of course, these are both are 12 pages, because you have 4 pages here, and then you have 8 internal pages. See if you can see that. So it's just a little book. It shouldn't take that much longer. I just wanted to step in, show you guys what I'm up to and how I thought that through. Hope it helps you guys. If you had any other tips, let me know. If you want to send me any pictures of any books that you're doing based off of this or Nikki's, I'll see about putting those up on my Facebook. Not my Facebook, well, my Facebook too, but the post part of my YouTube channel. I know it's kind of scribbly, but hopefully it makes sense. It's nice for me to just have some kind of visual. Keep your needle moving, my friends. Whatever it takes, keep moving.